Well, what the hell? Turn that up. Turn that on. See if we can get some chat. Are we live? Yeah, look at that. Shit. Let's stick a game in this bad bitch. Hello, Dave. It's good to see you. Josh Warren's here. Chuck Norris Jr. is alive and well. As I'm just editing some things while we go live here quick, because Facebook decided that all my information wasn't going to be on here, just some of it. So we got to tag a game. I think we can do that right here. There we go. That's nice. Scott, what's up? My wife is here. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you. I don't know if my alerts are going to work. We'll figure it out, I guess. Who cares, right? Hey, they work. Never mind.
Tim?
All right, we're playing something fun today. I'm good. We're going to play Frostpunk today. If you guys get live on Twitch, if you are on our Twitch page at all, there's actually Twitch integration for this game, so you can help me make decisions and vote on things. It looks like Beatley has a raid coming to us as well. Fucking you beautiful man, Beatley. It's good to see you. So yeah, if you are available on Twitch, head your way over to Twitch, because you can do a lot of fun stuff. And penis stuck in blender again, not mad. Dude, I feel it. I feel it behind me a little bit. Let's play this. We are coming in like sin. Beatley is here. Beatley, thank you so much for the raid. We got to give him a quick raid video because he's a beautiful human being. And then we're going to play Frostpunk. Everybody together. If you're on, like I said, if you have a Twitch, go to Twitch, because you can actually play along and help us make some of the decisions out here. Beatley, you're the best. Thank you. And there we have it. All right, let's do this. No, we don't want to do story mode. That's for losers. We're going to build our own. Where do we go? We should probably stick with a small area first, huh? See if we can get the things working. All right. Repopulate the Frostland. Have a significant population. Communities. We've got the foragers. We're going to turn it all on random. I don't want to know who is a part of our community. We're going to find out eventually. Radman Ken with the double. Beatley with that like. Thank you again for the raid. I fucking love you, Beatley. Everybody go to Twitch so you can participate in the game. Here we go. It's hanging rock. It's very cold outside. I have no clue what's going to happen. We're going to try to survive together with Radman Ken. I think we can do it, guys. I think we can survive together. Silent Dan is ready to participate. Guys, you should see pop-ups on your screen on Twitch when you are able to interact. In a forgotten corner of the Frostland, 3 separate peoples found an unclaimed generator and made it their common home. The laborers, factory workers, and manual laborers who learned you must toil together to survive. We're going to call them the Kens. The merchants, traders, and shopkeepers skilled in enterprise and bold ventures. We're going to call them the Beatleys. And the foragers, natural survivalists adapted to harsh Frostland conditions. That sounds like Scott Schwenke the hippie. So we've got the Scots as well. Let's see what we're walking into. Amanda Hass-Macroneer, Kavira Undercoffer, Kyle Samrow. Thank you guys so much for the likes. If you can go to Twitch, guys, we are live on Twitch and there is compatibility to play along. So check it out over there. All right, let's see what we got. First things first, we're going to pause the game. We have to do something called frost breaking, which is getting rid of all the ice on the obviously frozen ground around us. So we can see we don't have very good housing. We've got a food supply, so we need to get into materials, heat, and prefabs as quick as possible. It looks like we've got prefabs right here. All of our materials are in back. We've got coal. to help us along with power. So what we're going to do first is we're going to frost break our way towards that coal. I think we missed where we were going to go, right there. And we're not going to worry about the steam yet. We don't have a steam generator. We can only run on coal right now, so we're just going to try to make our way up to those coal reserves so we can have a little bit of heat. So we'll start breaking the frost there. And then we need to start building. So first we're going to build our council hall. This is where you guys come in. You can vote on policies for how to best run everything. Eric Coulter, Pam Miranda, thank you so much for the likes. Guys, if you can go to Twitch, you can play over there. So we're breaking some ground. We need to build some housing right away. And we want to build it where we can get some heat. See this pocket right here? That's automatically going to give us warmer air for the people that live there. So we're going to start building in there right away. Let's see if we can get one more up here. There we go. So we'll start building some places for our people to live here. Dude, we're going to make tough decisions together. Pam is cute. She's also now taken, like, permanently, like, forever, and you can't do anything about that, unfortunately. I'm really sorry. Oh, my God. I forgot the bot. So sorry about that. Let me turn that on for everything. We should be on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, but the playability is only on Twitch. There is only Twitch integration for this game. So we're going to build another housing district just so we have enough places for everyone to live. Here we go. We'll take up some more heat on that wall. I think we'll be fine. We're going to make some choices together. We got to wait until our stuff gets built here. Generator's working all right. So this is basically what we're stuck with. We have to try to break some ground here. And we need to get to these two exits. This will let us send expeditions out into the Frostland to try to pick up new resources. And that's what today is all about. Today is all about resources. All right, let's open up to that coal so we're not freezing to death. We should be able to take it from there. David Gapsky, Nicole Akers, thank you so much for the likes. John Kane, Kyle, thank you for all the shares. I appreciate that. All right. We've got stuff going here. We've got our cities being built. We've got our council all set, guys. Here's where you come into it. You should get something to pop up on your screen shortly. We're going to go in and make some rules. So if you're on Twitch, get ready to vote. Your vote counts, sort of. All right. So we've got to enact some difficult laws here. First things first, we always want to go to the city first. And these are usually the first two things you want to get. What do you do for basic necessities for the people that live in your city? And what do you do with outsiders? So we're going to start with basic necessities so people are taken care of. All right? So you can vote for these on Twitch. So your options are, we can either go for free essentials or we can go for paid essentials. So with free essentials, everybody gets free stuff to survive, so their trust in you rises and they work a little bit harder. That's obviously supported by the laborers. Paid essentials says to foster responsibility and reward work, citizens will be charged a small fee in exchange for essentials. So this we charge people, so we get more efficiency because people have to work for their stuff, and we get some income. So I think right now we're pretty split. 35 for one, 33 for the other. I'm going to go for paid essentials. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I'm going to propose it. Here it is. Twitch viewers, you guys can vote right now. This is democracy in action. So we're going to recruit the viewers council. I want to know what you guys think. And now we're going to vote. So here you go. You guys can participate in this vote. We're going to vote right now. So we have to give people something to survive. Our voting here is to make them pay for it. So if you think they should have to pay,
the votes are in.
None of the viewers voted. You all failed. Is the Twitch extension not working? That would be really a bummer. Let's make sure it's on. There's no participation limit. We're on. Okay, next time I'll give you guys a little bit more time to vote. How's that?
Is in effect.
So we'll do that again in just a moment because we keep voting on stuff. All right, we need our housing districts to finish before we can really do anything else. We can also build an extraction district
want
to
you to
take
know
these
that-
prefabs.
I've smoked pot.
We're going to connect these extra pieces here to the heat source just because then it's cheaper to share heat the closer we are together. So we should get some prefabs, which will add to our count here, which helps us build stuff. Thank you so much for the pot. You voted for parking cone in the ass? I felt it. I felt it very much. Guys, thank you so much for all the likes hanging out. It's a weird night, I know. Not my usual gameplay, but I fucking love this game, and I really wanted to do something fun. All right, housing, we're still pretty shitty, so we can make a third one. We know we're gonna need it. Goddamn shit! You guys are terrible. Holy fuck, that hurt. That hurt my heart. Let's run it all along the heat here. All right, looks like the workers are going. Stalfos, welcome in. Megan Sutherland, New Vernian, thank you so much for the likes. Guys, we're playing Frostpunk. If you head over to the Twitch side and watch from there, you can actually participate in the game. Aaron, welcome in. It's good to see you. That was really loud. All right. We've got our cities built, so the next thing we need to do is get our research institute going. We're going to put that right here.
You'll feel like you're spinning on a golden wiener.
I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of do. All right, so let's see what we got going here. We still need materials real bad. So far, we've worked ourselves into some coal. I feel good about that, but we need to get into these supplies as soon as possible. And we should be able to unlock almost all of these, if not all of them. That's a vast majority. We'll take that. Aaron, thank you so much for the like. I appreciate it. We're playing Frostpunk 2. Free pot for everyone. That's a given. I don't live in a society where that's not allowed. Cheers. All right. Mike, thank you for the like. We're going to need to borrow some money from these guys. Right now, this is our biggest group, so we're going to go in and ask them for some money. They're not going to like us, but now we have enough money to survive, so we can keep going. Send people into the wilderness. We will return either riches or die. You know, that's not far off from what we're going to do. All right, we got to research an idea. So right now, I think the biggest thing we've got going is that we are going to need coal mines to be able to get all that extra sweet coal that we need. We're also going to need to look at stuff for our city. You know, we can preserve heat, which I'm not too worried about yet because we're not real screwed. We're not really in trouble yet, and we can't upgrade our food sources yet. So since we're collecting already, I'm going to suggest that we go with a coal mine. The plus is we get 132 coal every week. The negative is it eats the shit out of our supplies. Thank you so much, Tom Hanks. I appreciate that. Eric Lemke, thank you so much for the shares. Guys, you can watch on any platform. We're live everywhere. And we're getting ready for another vote. Let's see if we can make it to some of those supplies up here. We're going to need to build an extraction district, which we can do. We need supplies, we need coal, we need prefabs real bad. I thought we already built an extraction district on the prefabs. We didn't. Okay, so let's let that finish. Dude, the wildlings are fucking everywhere. And then once you start to get your city under control, you actually have to go to an exterior map and start traveling to other locations. So I don't know, it's kind of cool, man. And you can see in real time how people feel about you. If they really don't like you, you can let them like make a law. It's like having a little kid. You're like, oh, look, you can make your own little law here. It'll be so much fun. All right, shit. Supplies. Supplies, housing, okay. Food's okay. Coal's pretty bad. So let's get into the coal. And we'll do that for now. And then I want to frost bake right away, because if we get to this endless supply, we can put a coal mine up there and it will drill everything out forever. So we're going to keep going. It was hot today and I had 3 games back to back. Dude, that sucks. It was actually kind of cold here today and rainy. It's felt unseasonably warm. for Wisconsin, so it's been really surprising. Is this an RTS game? Kinda. You're surviving the bitter tits cold, and we gotta find. So food, I think we're gonna be okay on. I want to get an expedition out if we can, because that's really the trick to survival on this game, is getting the hell into an expedition as soon as possible. So we're gonna work on that.
The gruel has been reduced this week only.
Price of gruel has been
I want you to
reduced.
know that-
Big deal.
I've smoked pot.
All right, so we got 16 of those coming in every week. We're ice breaking our way out of there. We've got our coal working and we're frost breaking there. So the next thing we need to do is look. We're gonna have to start making our way up to that food, or we're not gonna live very long. So we can probably connect that right to here. Oh, we gotta go down an effing mountain? I do sometimes, only my own, but I mean, I guess that's something, right? We got more food up this way, so let's stretch along the ice. Son of a bitch! That was so loud. 72 and sunny. 50, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you, man. 50 got me a new game as well, so I'm gonna start playing that pretty soon. And then I'm gonna force Dara to do streams with me of us being grindy. You guys should like it a lot. Okay, we're almost up to our next vote, guys. If you're on Twitch, get ready for all the good fun. I want everybody to know I drank a real beer. Aaron did it.
You'll feel like you're spinning on a golden wiener.
All right, we need those effing materials like now. So we're gonna get up here and get all this shit. So now we got that being built. We got our coal deposit being built. So we're ready for winter. Worst case scenario. Dave McDonald's here, Jeff Soxy, Dan Bowers. All right, guys, the council is in session. If you are on Twitch, get ready to vote. We need a new law proposal right now. The city's not concerned about much, so we're kind of allowed to go carte blanche here and figure out what we want to do. Let's go for the outsiders right away. This is a big deal. I want to know what you guys think. So even if you're on Facebook, give your input here. You can accept all outsiders, which means anybody who's cold can come in and live here. And the laborers prefer that because then your population grows and you get more workers. However, by allowing productive outsiders only, you get like a faster increase in workers. Your population growth is even bigger, and your heat stamps are, so you're getting a little bit more in like tax money by doing productive outsiders, but you're leaving people out to die essentially. I don't have an old granny wig on. I'm just that old, Tej. Is this POV Colorado in the next 2 weeks? Pretty much. It's Frostpunk 2. And if you are on Twitch, you can vote. We got 5 minutes to Wapner says, get them taxes.
$1,000 and fuck.
We're going to do that. Follow age still doesn't work for me, Dan. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys can see it. You guys said this. So we're going to recruit the viewers council. You guys pick. It's on you right now. So far, it looks like we've got one people who has voted. Guys, if you're on Twitch, vote. Do you think we should allow, are you voting no because you think we should allow everyone in? Or do you think we should only allow people who are willing to work hard in? Now, remember, you can change this over time. You are allowed to change, like over time, you're allowed to amend your procedures a little bit. Frostpunk 1 was very much about survival. This one is very much about like operating a government to keep yourself alive. It's kind of wild. If anybody else wants to vote, I see we've got 2 votes. That's okay about the follow age. Dan, 17 months of subscribing. It's probably more than that because I lost level up so many goddamn times. It might be either. Guys, we got 3 votes. Let's see if anybody else wants to vote on the Twitch side. For who's going to survive this. We'll close this in about 10 seconds. So if you want to go over to Twitch and vote on whether we should only allow hardworking people in or whether we should allow everyone in. David, thank you so much for the like. Welcome in. All right, so we're going to close the vote. 3 people participated in the vote. Thank you so much for voicing democracy wherever you live. Silent Dan and 5 minutes to Wapner voted for. Ramen Pancakes voted against. My wife wants to let everyone in. Unfortunately, everybody agreed with Silent Dan and 5 minutes to Wapner. The law has passed. Strike it down.
Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell
I will subscribe to your life until the end of time as well. That ballot was confusing. I accidentally voted for Ralph Nader. You know what? Sometimes accidentally voting for Nader ain't the worst shit that ever happened. All right, so we're building our supplies. We've got a positive surplus of coal coming in. We need food, but it's trickling really slowly because our population isn't huge. Our stockpile is not great. However, I think we can get more. Let's see what the voices say. William Jones, welcome in. Cutthroat economy. Steward, now that we are charging for essentials, some unemployed families are unable to afford basic needs. Work goes to the worthiest. If people were passed up, it's their own damn fault. They should have put work in instead of expecting the city to solve their problems, claimed one of the merchants delegate. Others are more measured and say we could provide them with a weekly allowance. If we can't offer them work, we will give them a budget. Up to them to use it wisely. Now, here is my proposal during this, Twitch viewers. My proposal is that we give them the allowance now, and we make rules that force the unemployed to do maintenance on all of the buildings. That way everything stays well. We're not wasting heat. I think that's going to be a good way to go. It's really up to you guys. But I think we give them the allowance now, and we lose a little bit in heat stamps. However, I can easily go in and we can pass a law, and I'll give you guys the right to vote on it. We'll do a law next time where we allow people who are unemployed to do manual labor for maintenance to save themselves. So we only lost 3 heat stamps. That's not great, but don't forget we can strong arm these guys for money too. If they want their way, they got to pay for it. I'm not completely uncrooked. All right. We got a frost break because we're going to get our expedition moving out. All right, let's make sure we're already there. All right, that's coming out. Housing's okay. Food, I don't know if we have enough to build a food district right now. This is all just heat that's escaping, so that's working against us. Let's see if we have enough to build a food district. We do. We're gonna make it match up with this as close as possible. We can always put something in between there. But let's try to get some of that as well. If they die, more resources for the workers. Are you going to eat the people? No, I wish it was, Luis. It's actually just a game where the whole world has been like into a nuclear cold, and you have to survive off, I don't know, apparently there's still power tools, metal, and electricity. I guess some stuff survived. All right, so we've got our base up here. We're bringing in a surplus of materials right now. That's good. We're going to need those later. Our food should be getting better, and then we can worry about our goods as soon as we start getting those food. We can build a factory to make goods, and then we should be fine. So far, everything else is looking good. Nothing's taking up freezing. Hey, no, that's just the highway though, man, you know? People got to drive that to get to work. I don't know how they drive, but apparently they do. Okay. So we've got some resources. Our research is almost done, and that costs money, so let's pay for that first.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I cannot. It's serious.
All right. Our research is done. Tej, thank you so much for the like. Daniel Jackson, thank you as well. All right, I promised you guys we were going to put it in, and we're going to do it. We're going to go to maintenance duty. Here it is. Unproductive, do maintenance. Workers who do not meet their quotas must stay after their shifts to perform machinery and infrastructure maintenance. There's also an all-do maintenance. So we're going to see if we can find the all-do maintenance. I think that's the society one. Shit, maybe not. I don't remember where it is. But there is one where the workers have to do maintenance. Maybe we can already vote for it. I think that's what we have to do, is just at the next At the next Congress session, we have to vote on that. Let's get a hothouse because that's going to help us get food real quick. So between this, 80% of the city wants us to get a drum hothouse, which requires more heat but doesn't put any chemicals in the food. I think that's a sound idea to vote on. We've got a session coming up soon. We've got new buildings we can make. There it is, the shaft coal mine. That's a big deal because that'll get us a bunch of extra coal. Also, I want to see if we can expand the district to reach all the way up here. Because if we can, now we have an endless deep coal vein. Once we unlock deep mining, we've got coal to last us almost forever. So we're going to move that dude shawarma everywhere. It's the only thing you can eat. Every restaurant is Taco Bell, though. Don't forget. All right, I think our frost is broken on our expedition. We can't afford it, so we got to hawk some money from these guys. They really like us. So let's, hey, can you guys help out the cause, you know? So now they're a little pissed at us, but we'll just vote in their favor again. Everything's fine, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the stream out with all your friends. Let's survive winter together. All right, now that we stole some money from people or told them that we needed it or we were going to die. The problem with building in these areas are you lose temperature for every one of these squares you're using because you're in a barren area with high winds. So we're just stuck with that burden of heat now. But this is going to give us expeditions. That's where all the cool shit happens. I know this seems like a whole lot of not fun, but I promise you, it is the opposite. It is a ton of fun. All right, onwards we are. Let's see if we can do some other frost breaking. We want to try to get this one open too, because then we can send more people on expeditions. We could also aim to try to get some more food. I don't think we need to go that crazy over food just yet. Tell you what, before we build anything else, do we have more supplies that we can build into here? No, we need to frost break that first. Okay. Let's get that and that. There we go. We'll split that open. We've got a vote coming up, guys. When do we build the L-shaped tower for Leonardo? We're actually going to put one up of Leonardo DiCaprio. And then every time somebody turns 25, they get sacrificed in front of it. It's how we keep the female population down. I know it doesn't make any sense for survival tactics, but that's just the rules. That's how Leonardo DiCaprio said it was. And he was the only person who survived the Frostpunk. All of us are direct descendants.
Recess has ended.
Recess has ended.
Sits again.
Here we go, guys. Council time. Let's do this. All right, so we need to make it so that all the homeless are doing work. So, I think that's under... I think it's under society. Can we not do it yet? Maybe we can't. Maybe it's not unlocked yet. What I think usually the first thing that pisses people off after the paid essentials and productive outsiders is, let's see here. We can do this one. Let's worry about kids first because people freak out about it. Yes, I can send you some Fatso's pizza. All right, let's go to society. Childhood. There's either family apprenticeship. Every child must work along their family and make sure they continue their trade. Or you can do mandatory school, which makes you learn research like faster, but it costs you a little bit of money. But you have an education system and not all of your people are fucking stupid. So it's really up to you. I want to know what you guys think. Twitch gets to vote. Facebook, what do you think? Do you think we should have mandatory school? Or do you think we should have family apprenticeship and make people work harder? I don't, how do you make the McRib here though? I don't think you have any pigs that survived, although I suppose the McRib probably isn't pork whatsoever. So it could really go either way. 5 minutes to Wapner votes for education. Anybody else? Apprenticeship, education. You tell me. Education. We don't want to be 2000s America. We need smart people. All right, guys. We're going to propose a vote on education. If you are on Twitch, make sure you get over there. You should see a pop-up on your screen right now asking if you would like to participate in the vote. Please make sure you do. Bernie Sanders will finger your butthole in your sleep if you don't. And guys, we've only got 20 people for this, so we're going to have to do some magic now. So these guys are mostly hesitant, so we're going to go to the laborers and be like, hey guys, what's up? So let's see what their demands would be. If they vote for this, we either have to promise to research subsidized housing, which costs a little more in heat stamps, but gives you more shelter and more workforce. You can use a community action and they get to vote on whatever they want, which I'm telling you is the worst case scenario. It's horrifying. Or we can enact heat pipe watch, which we need to do anyways. Heat pipe watch basically means we're going to try to pass a law saying that everyone must inspect the heat pipes in their places of residence, spotting and fixing minor heat leakages around the city. So I think that either one of these two would be totally fine. It depends what we're willing to give up next time. So we can either do subsidized housing and lose a little bit of cash, or we can promise some heat pipe watch. We're still going to get the same vote. And all we have to do is pass a law saying that people have to maintain their shit. I feel like that's more work, less unemployed leeches. Yeah. Subsidized housing blocks, though, causes us to have to build stuff. I'm going to say heat pipe watch, because then everybody's at least, it brings down our heat drastically. So we're going to give them that. We've got our 3 voters on Twitch. Hold the election. Everybody voted in favor. There's a round of applause, guys. This appears to be an absolute majority. That's a big deal. Tiffany Padway is here. Tiffany, thank you so much for the like. Jake Els is here as well. Guys, we're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. But on Twitch is where you can come along and vote. We did it, guys. A pleasurable man indeed. We're doing the 50-50 for Jake Els. We've got mandatory school enacted. Separated families, guys. Here's the tough part of all of our decisions. Steward. A large group of people has set up camp outside the city by one of our checkpoints. They claim to be relatives of outsiders we let in. My daughter is in there alone, said a distressed mother. You need to let me in. She needs me. After checking, we told her that her daughter, a 15-year-old laundress, is safe and doing well. But the mother won't budge. Like her, others are refusing to leave until they're let in. So, do we keep it absolutely strict? Or do we loosen it up just a little bit so that their family can come in with them? I'm asking you, no matter what platform you're on, to speak your humanity here. What do you prefer? Do we keep a tight regimen here? And do we make them, let them freeze out there? They'll leave eventually. All right. Scott's held in his ways, guys. We need to hear the counterpoints if you want to argue him. Kay Whitney, thank you so much for the like. Welcome in. Guys, we're live everywhere, but Twitch is where you can interact with the game.
Prize of $1,000 and fuck.
So please do. Jake Hell says hell yeah, but I don't know what he's saying hell yeah too, so I guess they're gonna die. Mark Gerhard, thank you for the like. 5 minutes to Wapner. Let her in, but put her to work. That's fair. Let the mom see their babies, man. All right. You guys have outvoiced Scott this time. We're going to let him in, but we're going to see if it hurts us later. Scott might be right, and he's not going to forget. All right, let's go along. I won't let them do your head in with rubbish, kid. No decent people want this heat pipe watch rubbish. You're mad you have to fix your own pipes, you fucking asshole? People got to live, bro. All right, we got to wait for our research. People are not thrilled with us, but they're not pissed. You know what I mean? They're okay. JKL says go for the 50-50. All right. So our expedition's done, guys. We did it. We built the logistics district, so what we're going to do now is we're going to quick try to make our way out to this other one to double our expedition numbers, and eventually we can adapt this to use Steam. So let's open this up a little bit, and now we're going to go to the world map. So it's time to look at the big picture. All right. The husk of a machine remains in the snow, already picked clean of useful parts. Our scouts noted frozen oil of what remains in the fuel tank. A set of coordinates was carved into the broken boilerplate. Let's write it down. And it looks like that spot is in the plains. So you can see we have different places we can pick. Plains area, safe, not going to hurt anybody. We could find cores, which are power, and prefabs, which are what help us build stuff. That we don't have enough people for. So here's another one that's safe, 10 people. We could find more people, which means more employees, and we could find a steady food supply. So that's another great choice. Here's the last one. We're in a plains area. Possible findings: dwellers, prefabs, and materials, which is a pretty big haul too. I'm not super worried about food yet, but our food isn't going to last forever. So I think our best options here are either going to be the valley, which is where we can find people and a food supply, or we can go to the plains and try to get a little bit of a bonus. Wapner says plains. The plains gives us more, and I think we're going to be okay on food because we're researching that hothouse right now. So I think we're going to be fine. And I think Scott is right too. I think we have to go for what I think people work harder when they go for what they want. So now we've got a party going out to see what we can find there. So we're going to go back to town. We're going to let them do their thing. We're going to see how we're doing here. Our food supply is okay. Materials, So eventually we're going to need to expand our materials back here. Let's see if we can frost break to any other materials. We've got some of them on, some are not. We can expand this, so let's do that. Let's, no matter what we do, we're not going to get that one. We'd need 4. Even if we broke this, we'd still be short. So we have to. We don't have a choice. But in case we decide, you son of a bitch, in case we decide we want to get out there later, we might as well make a path out there. I do sometimes. That's just what you do. That's just what you do. All right, guys. We're going to survive this cold. We've got an expedition out. Our coal supply is getting a little low, so we got to start fingering our beeholes here. We've got a coal shaft on, which means we have 220 weeks. I think after this hothouse is done, we're going to have to research a deep vein, so...
Children caught idling during school hours will be punished.
Yeah, you can't fuck around like that, sorry. Let's frost break to get more food, so we can at least do those. I don't want to go any farther than that right now. It's going to take a bit. All right, we have our assigned research. We can build a hothouse. Let's put that down right away. That's going to help our food right off the gate. Now, in order to survive the way we're going now, I think we're going to have to go for the advanced coal mines. We're going to have to borrow some money. But I think we're going to need to do deep mining is really what's going to have to happen. Because right now, that's all we've got to survive. We can do this so that the generator can run off steam. You know what? That's cheaper. Let's actually do that right now, because then if we find any oil or steam out on the coast, we can use it. Kind of, yes. It's kind of what it is. Yes. I love it. I think this game is amazing. Yeah, whatever. All right. Frost breaking, good to go. We need to borrow some money. All right, poor folk. I know you don't love us. We need some fucking money. And we need some workforce, so... We're getting low on prefabs, but we're still pulling them in. It's going to be a rough go of it until we get that expedition done, I think. So we're just going to have to wait until we get some workforce from building that hothouse. All right. Let's speed up time briefly. Get some of this shit done. Give ourselves something to do. But we're going to pull it off together. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Share the stream out to everyone. If they hate compelling gameplay, maybe they shouldn't come, but all right. We're starting to have some heat problems here. We're running low on coal, so... Steward, we have received multiple complaints from citizens that their districts have grown colder of late. Open the generator panel where abilities allow you to allocate heat globally. We're gonna go for it.
When I use the toilet, I set facing the system.
That's all right, turn it up. I'm not afraid to turn it up, guys. We're gonna survive this. Charles Turner, thank you so much for the like, welcome in. Our expedition is off and running. We've got some stuff going on. What can we build now? Our hothouse should be done. So we're only on -3 food. So we're gonna be okay on food.
From all corners of the city,
We've still got housing.
gathers.
So I'm gonna wait for more workforce so we can build this steam pocket, and we'll worry about maybe getting some more ground broken. We should be good or okay on supplies. I'm hoping our expedition's gonna give us supplies, so I don't want to get too fucking jumpy on that. We do have iron ore back here. Shit. We should frost break a little, I think. We've got more food out here, and we've got an iron vein. It's not a lot, though. It's not a lot, admittedly. Not a lot. All right, let's get all the way to that vein. That's what people say when they look at my penis. All right, vote time. Here we go. It's time to rock the vote. We have an agreement. We have a gentleman's agreement with the people we got to bribe our last vote. That we would vote on heat pipe watch. That means people watch their goddamn house. And they check everything. I don't think there's any problem with it. I don't think there's any problem with it. They like it. Let's see if you guys like it. Here we go, heat pipe watch. Everyone must inspect the heat pipes in their places of residence, spotting and fixing minor heat leakages around the city. Mind you, metal is provided by the city. This is not asking anything rude of anyone. Old people can get their neighbors to help them. I don't give a shit. Ask somebody. I'm sure they'll help you fix the leak in the name of the future. But it's up to you. We've got 3 voters in. If you're on Twitch, hurry up and get in your vote. Otherwise, the time to cast is now. This should be common sense, not a law, but what I 100% agree with you. Let's find out if the rest of the world does. Everybody on Twitch voted in favor. People are clapping. I think this is unanimous.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Like this, and put my hair like say, yeah!
It's a big deal.
And then we'll go upstairs into my bedroom, and we'll grab my
So-
wife like this, and we're like, yeah!
Now that Dave Chappelle is done screaming, the laborers are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. You know what that means? Next time we need to borrow money from these motherfuckers, we're gonna get more money. Now we still gotta wait 34 more weeks, so we gotta be careful with how we spend our shit here. But I think we've done a good job of prioritizing what we need, and that's a big deal. Let's see if we can afford an extraction district. No, we still need more employees, which means we need the people from that fucking expedition. Otherwise, we're gonna die, is basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna die. And it's going to be sad. People are going to be upset. We're going to have to turn the heat off. People are going to die. Prongles is here. Prongles, help us vote. Help us survive democracy in the freezing cold. Like only you can. We need more fucking materials, like real quick. I'm really hoping we have enough money to make this district bigger, because that gives us more people. So I think if we can use more expeditioners, this is probably a good idea. Let's do it. It's a risk. I'm willing to take it so we can get more expeditioners. Wouldn't need as much as it wasn't for that mom being let in. You know she's been watching Jerry Springer and eating all the chemical cakes. And yes, sometimes it's intolerant, but sometimes that lady probably gives good hand jobs to lonely iron workers too. All those people that are being forced to take care of their pipes probably get hand jobs from Barb. Let's give it up for Barb, guys.
Victory is mine.
We're gonna live because of Barb. I believe that. Uh-oh, shit, here we go, guys.
Will soon.
Shit just got real. It's now 22 degrees below. We have to turn the heat up, and we don't have any fucking way to do that. We are in trouble fucking big time. We gotta hope this expedition comes through. We got our generator upgrade. Unfortunately, that's really not gonna help us. So we're in a little bit of trouble here. Geothermal plants. What does this say? Okay, so this gives us extra. This gives us extra geothermal heat. So we're gonna check that out. We're probably gonna freeze to death is what's gonna happen. James Rosen, thank you so much for the likes. Guys, I know this might be kind of boring on Facebook or maybe everywhere, but I fucking love it. I love this maintenance to-do time. All right, see, now our expeditioners went up to 10. We have enough people to go research that other area. So let's see. We can either hone down a food supply, we can get a prefab supply, or we can try to get some coal. What do you guys feel like doing? We can send an expedition to any one of these. So we can go for more workers and coal. We're not doing that one. That's too hard. The valley was that one. The plains was power cores, which we don't necessarily need. And then I think over here, we had food and people. So let's figure out where you guys want to go. I think coal is probably a good idea. People we need. Food, we're only on -3 right now. We can handle more people before we're fucked on food. So I think we should go here first. I agree with that. Let's go for the coal. And there we go. Coal's off. Those guys are running. So right now we're not really screwed yet on anything. We're kind of at a break even here. But we're gonna need to build a factory soon, so we need more workers for sure. Veronica Pettit, 73, caretaker, hauling buckets up the stairs. The elevator broke again. It's the newcomer kids, I'm sure. Little imps ride it up and down all day. Parents are no better. They push into the queues, buy up all the meat, get drunk and rowdy like wild animals. Why do you think they contribute to the city? Who do they think they are, acting like they own the place? She is really pissed off that we let families in. That's probably Scott's wife. Scott, your wife is pissed.
Oh, shit, I got you good, you fucker.
You know what, though? I think we're gonna... Why is my view all fucked up, man? I broke something, and I don't know what. And now my view is all cocked up, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Like you're spinning on a golden wiener.
How did this happen? I don't even know what I pushed. Let's push this again. Oh, that's what it is. I can't use that. I can't use that hotkey. We're fine. I do feel like I'm spinning on a golden wiener. All right. Think, Adam. What were we doing? Shit. I got so pissed off about losing where I was that now I lost where I am. Okay. We're back. We're reoriented. Buildings. We got to make those adaptive pumps. We need some money. Can we beg any of these motherfuckers for money? 16 weeks. 38 weeks. 28. Okay, so we're kind of fucked on money. We're just gonna have to wait. Scott was right. We shouldn't have let the hippies in. We got a little spendy. I'll admit it. We got a little spendy. Let's see what we find on the expedition. We're almost there. Come on, man. We're not dying today, motherfucker. We're not dying today. We're not shutting them heaters off. Let's find that coal. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Sheltered camp. These people have managed to place their camp in a crevice safe from the freezing winds. So we have people there. Road to nowhere. Stretch of railway begins and ends near an isolated bluff. Our scouts searched the ground nearby and discovered a buried storeroom of full ready-made tracks on neat racks. Documents are in a foreign picturesque language set on a rotting desk. The only thing our scouts could read were the dates, and those long predate the Great Storm. We could haul track pieces back to the city, though it would be easier to carry if we break down into raw steel and timber. So we can either take it as materials, which will give us 50,000 materials, or we can take the prefabs, which honestly I think we can find somewhere else. So we're going to take the materials here, and here we're taking in the people. So we split our teams in half. And now while the research is being done over here, we have people coming back into town and we have supplies coming into town. So this is huge. This is a big deal. Now we need some money, but the workers will give us heat stamps, which is a huge deal. And once we've got those, oh shit! Going shells here, Rods! What up, bitch? I love you. Sue Miller, 12, pupil, doing her reading assignments. Here it comes.
The rabbit took a watch out of its waistcoat pocket. Haha, this rabbit is silly. Gotta ask the teacher what a rabbit is.
Wow. Thank God we got schools, guys. We're saving them one moron at a time. Thank you so much for your input, 12-year-old. Why do we give a fuck what she thinks? All right. Heat's getting shitty. We got people coming in. I think we should be able to build. Fuck, man. We need them workers. Where are they? They're on arrival in a couple of days. We're gonna make it. There it is. 1,199 more people live in the city. That's a big fucking deal.
Council sits.
We still have extra housing, and now we can build that fucking pump. That's huge. That's huge. This is gonna provide so much heat, guys. This is a big deal. We've now got a steam pump. We're gonna have to eventually borrow 200 gold because we still have to get our adaptive pump. Ah! Shit, we really need that coal. We did everything right except the coal, and now we're probably gonna die. And we have a coal pump. Can we put another one in? Shit. Yeah, let's go for it. I think we have to. Oh, come on, man. You can do this. We're gonna survive. AQ, thank you so much for the like. Guys, if you are on Facebook, make sure you head over to Twitch because you can participate in the game. We do have a vote coming up right now, actually. All right. I'm not worried about food additives and shit yet. We're not trying to save the world. All right, we've got paid necessities. We got to look at some other ways to get some taxes in. Let's worry about contagion prevention too, because that's another big deal. So if we go to contagion prevention, let's take care of this. If you're on Twitch, head over there and vote. It's huge. All right, here we go. What do you guys want? Supported quarantine. Contagious people will be placed in quarantine and cared for by the city in a dedicated accommodation. That means we have less housing, but there's almost no disease if you do it that way. This is the more realistic way, unfortunately. The infectious badge. Contagious people will be required to wear a specific badge that allows others to limit their interactions with them if they deem so appropriate. That way people who are sick can still go to work. They can still be productive. If somebody doesn't want contact with them, they can say, hey, don't want to make any contact with you. Don't come in my store if you're sick, whatever. We let the people police themselves. Crazy story. But what do you guys think? Let your voices be heard and then we'll put it up to the vote. I think the infectious badge is usually the better way to go. Yes, you get a little bit of attention, but you're allowing people to choose whether they want those interactions or not. If you do supported quarantine, you're stuck caring for a bunch of fucking people the first day the weather goes bad. Quarantine them, give them saltines, and let them watch the PIR. I don't know, man. I want to know what Scott has to say about this. This is the craziest version of GeoGuessr I've ever seen. For some reason, it didn't change the description. I have no idea. I don't know. I think maybe Scott left. If Scott's still here, I think he would want to go with the infectious badge. I don't know, man. You guys tell me. But I think people get better a lot quicker. I don't know, man. We're going to go this way. Let's vote for it. Viewers, get ready to vote. It should be popping up on your screen now if you're on Twitch. How do you feel about giving people an infectious badge? This means they can still go out and work and do what they need to do and live their life. If someone doesn't want contact with them, they are allowed to say, hey, sick people aren't allowed to come in to my business. They're allowed to say, hey, they're allowed to limit their interactions with people who are badged. Let's see what the world says, guys. We're going to put it up to a vote. 3 people half voted. Silent Dan said yes. Ramen and 5 minutes to Wapner say no. They want everybody to be in quarantine while they're sick.
The noes have it.
The noes have it. The law is rejected. We will wait until next time to put it up to a vote again. Controversial topics, which may split our people. You guys are going to have to see the consequences of your actions. All right, we've got refugees coming in a week. I think we can survive till then. We're going to run out of coal in a day. So that sucks. All right, here's what we got to do. This blows. We're going to start getting sick people, though. But if we give it a day, we're going to catch up. We have to. If this sucks, we're going to lose a few people. Folks are probably going to die. Hate doing it. All right. People are fucking not good. All right, all right. I get it. Let's turn it back up. I'm sorry. It had to be done for like a day. All right, we've got our coal coming in.
When I use the toilet, I sit facing the system.
Shit, all right, I think we can turn it up. I don't want too many people dying. We still need more. But at least this gives us a chance, all right? We're going to be okay. Just stick with me. As soon as this steam pump gets done, we're okay. It's going to be a really rough one day. Really rough one day, guys. Keep your panties on. Well, we're waiting for that. I don't even want to do an expedition yet. Let's just wait until it's done so I can feel good about surviving. We're going to make it. Matthew Decker, thank you for joining us. Grant, thank you. And look at that. As soon as we get the pump built, it's warmer season again. And nobody's fucking dying. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's going to be okay. Let's go in. Let's take a look at that heat. Let's get it right where it needs to be. Let's make sure everybody's feeling cozy.
Call me Tim.
Right now, the Steam ain't doing much for us because we have to get that Steam adapter. So
Don't feel like you're spinning on a golden
we've got staff there. We've got people getting it ready. I kind of do feel like I'm on a golden wiener. Matthew Decker, thank you for joining us. Oh, housing. Shit. How long until we can beg? 6 weeks. 6 weeks we can beg these motherfuckers for money.
Don't feel like you're spinning on a golden wiener.
I think more importantly than anything right now, we need materials I still don't feel good about, but I don't know what to do. I think we should try to go for food right away. I want to build another food district. I think this makes sense.
Eating fucking ribs, Jack.
Secure your food source. I know it's gonna put us a little light on money to get that adapter, but we're gonna get it. I promise. Next Christmas, guys. Next Christmas, Dad's gonna get you
Outsiders, be
a fucking
reminded
titties present. You
to
just gotta wait
maintain your
1 year.
residency rights. You must remain productive at all times.
We're doing that. All right. Is there anything else we could do to help ourselves here? We can start breaking our way into this pocket, and eventually we can get another expedition out. Oh shit, expedition. All right, there's 8. Speaking of that, shit, expedition. Here we go, guys. Lines in the snow still mark where the short railroad led to nowhere. The storehouse below is empty, except for some pre-frost documents written in a foreign picturesque language. Okay. So this is dangerous. We're not fucking with that. Those are deadly. That's probably not good. Here's another one. Here's the problem. We're getting a little farther away from home here. So it looks like we could have cores and coal, but we should have cores and coal coming from here, right? So let's continue looking around. We still have the plains that we can check out. And I think the valley. Let's go for that food source. Because we really, let's lock up food. There's nothing wrong with having so much food that you have no fucking clue what to do with it. So let's do that. All right, mandatory schools. Stewart, people are increasingly arguing over the curriculum taught in schools. Some think we should reduce theoretical knowledge and provide more survival training. We're filling these kids' heads with numbers and useless junk. We ought to take them on field trips to hunt. Others argue for the exact opposite. We need to teach children how to think and come up with new solutions instead of perpetuating outdated practices. So this is for you guys. What do we do? Balanced, and this is everybody, every platform. Voice your opinions, be heard. Do we focus on survival training? Do we concentrate on science? Or do we keep a balanced education? Now, make no mistake, times are tough, and if we don't survive, none of it matters anyways, but on the off chance we make it, do we want a bunch of fucking idiots? I will tell you right now, mandatory school no longer increases research speed, but it provides food instead. Your relationships improve with the foragers, who are relatively new and smaller. Children are the future, so is science. Mandatory school increases research speed even more. If you keep it balanced, all of the communities think you're a puss. So really, the worst one you can do is give them basic knowledge in both, because every community gets annoyed with you. They all want you to pick something else. You guys think it should be balanced, and I do too. So if that's how we're going, then that's how we're going. I'm willing to stick with that. We're playing a game based on morals here. And if that's how you guys want to tell the moral tale, I think it should be balanced as well. Let's go. They're going to be mad at us. Tough shit. All right, guys. Let's see if we can hawk money off these fuckers yet. 4 weeks. So Week 58, day 3, we should be able to get that extra coin. We also need to build housing. Holy shit. And I don't think we have workforce. How do we not have workforce? We just had 9 million people move in. All right, whatever, I'll bite. Oh, I think because we're building that district. Yeah, shit. Fuck me. All right, well, that's okay. We've got an expedition almost done. Who knows what we might find on this one, guys? Who knows? It's anybody's guess. We've also got a vote coming up soon here. I'm very pumped. I love this game. It's so much fun. Guys, if you are not watching on Twitch, make sure you stop over there. This is interactive, and council choices will pop up on your screen. All right, first things first. Wow, we're all going to get done about the same time. We got 3 days left for council. Our expedition should get done right before that. Sick and injured is what I saw. Where did that open up? Oh, it's not done yet. There it is, guys. Exhausted mine. An old coal mine sits nested in a small ravine. By the looks of its antiquated equipment, it had closed long before the Great Storm. Our scouts cleared the rubble, blocking a side chamber, and found several carts loaded with the precious black rocks. So if we take the coal, we use half our Frostland teams, but we get 50,000 coal. We're taking that shit. Here's a walled camp. We need some people to come in as well. Let's sacrifice our teams and get those people in. So now we've still got an expedition going. We've got people and coal on the way. We'll take that. All right, what's happening down here? Our resources are nearly depleted, so we're running out of prefabs, which is bad news bears. So let's pause it, open our brains here. You can build prefabs, but we need a deep resource at some points. So don't we have one we already opened up here? I think we do. And how much is that? 2.9 million, so that's a lot. However, so basically when this runs out, we're gonna have to destroy it.
No, I cannot. It's serious.
And then put something else in its place. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it will at some point. Nick Winfield, what's up, my friend? Thank you so much for the like. Welcome in. We have no money and no workforce. Hopefully that will be changing soon. Thank you so much for raining tacos. I appreciate that, my dear friend. We need deep mining materials, and we need them bad. Unfortunately, right now we're kind of tits up. We're on a surplus of food, and we're on a surplus of heat. So right now, we've got like 4 years worth of heat, and we're going to be okay. So we're going to have to work on having somewhere to stockpile, which we need to do now, and I think we can afford to do. So we need a fuel stockpile hub, and we're going to put that right in between where our extraction point's on, because it'll transfer some heat between those two zones. We've got that done. Let's go to the council. If you're on Twitch and you want to vote, please do. It's so important to our survival. I have to make it feel good. All right, so I think we need to address... I'm not worried about funerals yet. We haven't had a lot of people die. So the rule tab over here is shit you pass, like that's shady if you want to become like a dictator. So these are things that you can force people to sign for you to give you special powers. They're very not popular, but in a dire situation, they can save your life. We're not in a dire situation right now. We've got a few different things we can go here. We need to vote on contagion prevention again. Last time you guys voted against it, so we're doing supported quarantine. Just remember, we have to pay for housing. You guys last time voted no for having people wear masks and badges if they're sick. So now I'm giving you the option of contagion prevention quarantine. So if you're on Twitch, you should have a pop-up asking for your vote. Do you think we should give supported quarantine or no? All right. We've got 3 voters. We'll give it 5 more seconds. Stephen Barrett, thank you so much for the like. Welcome in. Vote as you will, Twitch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold the vote. We've got clapping already. I think people agreed with you this time, guys. It passed. Congratulations, guys. You did it. The law has passed. And you will now be everywhere. Look at that. Supported quarantine enacted. Now we really need houses. Where do we get money to pay for these houses? Because we have to build them right now, and we have no workforce. We also have no prefabs. Well, we've got some prefabs, but it's getting down to the wire, guys, here. I don't know how, but I think we made a few missteps. We had 22 people healed. Can we afford to enact any laws? No. We have no money. Dude, we need some fucking robots. What we really need is to finish building this track down here, because once we get that other expedition out, we can have like 5 expeditions traveling at once. We just got some more people, it looks like. So we should have an increased workforce. Shit, here we go. We got some options. Okay. What do we need the most? We need those pumps. So bad. Is it week 61? Shit. We can get money. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Big deal. Big deal. All right. We got to go to Central. We got to get the generator adaptive pump so it can run on everything. Why won't it let me? I don't understand. I thought I could use adaptive pumps, man. Where do we put the pump? That's weird.
When I use the toilet, I sit facing the system.
It's like it doesn't exist. Oh. It just popped in on its own when I clicked anywhere. All right. This could be where we get saved, guys. Big deal. Big deal. Big deal. Kevin Nelson, thank you so much for the like. Stone Cold Kevin Nelson. Oh, shit.
Of obituaries.
Yeah, here comes the homeless. Fuck me. Shit. Shit. Mother whore piss. That's bad. That's not good. That's not good. All right. We're not screwed yet, but we're getting there. Raph, welcome in.
Tim?
Thank you so much for joining us, you beautiful, beautiful human being. Fuck, what are we gonna do? We're in trouble, man. We're in like, oh shit, we can do an expedition. We're in Travis Tritt trouble. We need to Hail Mary, guys. It's time to toss out a effing Hail Mary here. We got her rescued. So here, can't go there. This is safe, and it's got prefabs. I think we don't really have a choice at this moment. We're just gonna go with that. Dude, I'm doing good. I'm putting my brain to work. I love playing this game so much. If you're on Twitch, you can be a part of our Common Council and vote on laws. I'm sorry, I just belched. We got a bunch of money when people walked in, so that's pretty good. We're getting really low on goods, but man,
You cannot be serious.
we have to do houses before anything. Shit. This is so bad. This is so bad. That's really loud, isn't it? And you guys tell me this was loud. I'd have fixed it. All right. Come on, Adam. Breathe. We just need them prefabs, baby. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's so bad. We need goods, too. We need so many goods. We've got so many things going badly right now. Fuck. I think we've got to hold out for the housing. I can't build something else and leave the homeless. I can't even do a research right now because we'll be leaving too many homeless people out there. Okay, cool. Good. All right, guys, we got to fucking hold out. We got to fucking hold out. I think it's going to be okay. Some people are for sure going to die. It's not, and I don't feel good about it. I feel like Ben Wyatt with his Ice Town. All right, shit. Fuck, I gotta deliver some kind of speech. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, America, whatever. I want you to know that I totally forgot to build your houses because I was super worried about having enough supplies that we could eat like kings. And I figured if a few more of you died, there'd be less people to argue anyways. My apologies.
Please exercise caution.
You know what? I'm usually a better person, and I'm sorry.
Illness does not make
Come on, we're almost there. 32 more prefabs and less people die. Thumb tacos, what's going on? Matt, this game is Frostpunk 2, so you're basically trying to build a civilization that can survive the great, like, nuclear freeze. We've got an expedition out. We've done everything right so far, except we 100% forgot to build housing. We just didn't do it. We also need to go to our pumps. See this? We got steam now. So we're going to take our steam and we're going to make it number 1. So it'll run off steam first. And there's our 99 steam pressure. And then it'll bank coal. So now we're primarily running off steam pressure. The cold is getting bad. Let's make sure our heat's turned all the way up. It is. We're fine right now. So our pumps are up. The steam pressure switching over should have gave everybody heat. So now we have a surplus of heat to stockpile. We got to get those fucking houses, and then we got to build factories. We can build houses. People are not going to die yet. I mean, dying's just a part of life if you ask Forrest Gump's mom. So let's upgrade this. Sweet baby Jesus, we need more housing yet. It's like we need so much goddamn housing. One of our expeditions is done. Let's see if we can get some coal. Take the supplies. We've got 25,000 food. What do we got at this one? 1,600 laborers. It's a commune of hardworking Russians. Dude, we just hit the fucking jackpot, dog. Okay, so that ended up being a bust. It was just empty. Yeah, that place unfortunately was fucking empty. We got fucked. We got fucked, guys. I don't know how to tell you. We got fucked. We don't need coal yet. We've got to do something. So before we get all wild and fisty and sending people out here, let's get our people, let's get our food, and let's go back to the town and keep things alive. Donnerland, basically, is there a rule you can make where you get to eat dead people? Because I'd do it if I had to. All right, guys, council's in. We don't owe anybody any votes. We don't have anything pressing in the city right now. So there's a couple of ways we could play this right now. The first one is going to be surplus heat. Hear me out. So what surplus heat does, guys, don't forget we're live on Twitch and YouTube as well. What surplus heat does is you can either say heated commons area. So any common areas and buildings where all families hang out will get heated up. This one is fucking shady. Hear me out. It's shady. But if we keep warm housing districts, people get to pay for extra heat. So anything above and beyond, we can sell to people in the city, and they get their own extra heat, but they gotta fucking pay for it. Now, is that sketchy as fuck? Yes, it is. Yes, let's talk about it. It's sketchy. It's fucking sketchy. However,
Get the fuck out of here. No, I cannot. It's serious.
Heather, thank you so much for the like. Welcome in. We're talking about human life here. So we can either make enough money to survive and heat stamps to be able to buy stuff, and we can sell our extra heat off like Texas does, or we can give it to all the people in the common areas, which makes people happier, and sure, maybe they live a little bit longer. But do you want to have rich people living in your city, or do you want to be the rich person living in your city? Is really what I leave it up to. Heather, I am excellent, and I hope you are too. You think we should sell it off? Let's go for it. Now, let's recruit votes. Let's see where you guys are at. Let's hear you out. If you're on Twitch, you should get a pop-up asking you to vote on this issue and how you feel. Heat is a luxury, and as such, surplus heat will be auctioned off to the highest bidders to fill the city's coffers. Right now, the one thing we're having a problem with is money. Why not fix that problem? We have 2 people voted. However you voted, that's up to you. You let your conscience guide the way. Now, we're kind of sketchy in the middle here. I really want this to pass because we need money. And you guys might think I'm a cocksucker for this, but I'm allowed to do this. The laborers are pretty against this, but that's a lot of votes. These guys are mostly for. The foragers we don't really have any skin in the game with right now, and we don't want these guys mad at us. So let's just, in the name of fairness, you guys vote for this. We can either let them vote on whatever they want, which, again, I do not suggest. We can promise to research subsidized housing, which means more people can fit in an area. It just needs more heat. Or we can make an equal pay law that says labor is labor and thus all will earn equally. So that means we're going full communist, but we're not going to get as much money. We're still going to get money from the heat, but we're not going to get as much. So we can do subsidized housing. We can do equal pay. I think I'm going to do subsidized housing because I think this is going to be more of a decrease in heat stamps than this will be. We need the money, bro. Let's let fate decide. They're clapping already. I'm a goddamn genius. They're clapping already.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
Guys, we're the best. We are the best at democracy. I'm going to be president someday unless they watch this Twitch video and they're going to be like, if you guys vote him president, we're going to cut your dick off. All right. It's not that cool though, but people are still fucking not good. So we need prefabs like, oh man. Weren't we supposed to get cores at one of these fucking things we're looking at? Are we still okay. So we should allegedly have some prefabs coming in here. Let's hope so. I'm enamored with this game. I don't know if you guys are having as much fun as I am, but like, I love this game so much. Like, I love the decision making and all that kind of shit. And I love it that people can play along, even if it's just in a silly way. I wish more games did this. All right, guys. So we've got the money to do some research. I don't know how far we have to go for melting. What are coal liquefactors? We don't have coal. But we don't have, I don't think, oh shit, we promised them we were going to do housing block. Never mind. So they told us subsidize housing blocks, so that means we pay for some housing for some extra people. It costs you one a week, and it really is a good idea. Jake, thank you so much for the like. Landon, welcome in. We're playing Frostpunk 2. People are freezing to death and we're gambling with our lives. It's just another day in paradise. All right. Our expedition made it back with food. Guys, we should be in the positive in food after that hits, or real close. We took in a fucking lot of people. We have less food. Good news. We can get a hothouse. Let's go for it. We've got the heat to do it. Let's suck in some heat from the hothouse. We have all of our people back, so let's go to the expedition. We waste no time here, guys. As soon as there's an expedition to be had, we have it. All right, we've got some fucking wild options out here. This has goods, which I think is a huge deal. We already have a spot here, so if we need to make a road, we can. This is a lot of shit we need. So I'm not even going to think twice about it. We're just going there. Good to see you too, man. For some reason, for some reason, I think my chat stopped working. That was fucking loud. All right, expedition done. Let's go to the city. Back in. How are we doing? Housing is still really fucking not awesome. Goods are also not awesome. We need to build a factory. We need so many prefabs, guys. I am actually afraid of how poorly this is going. We have 18 coming in a week and we only have... Now, we will get prefabs from taking this district down too. We only have 7 weeks left, so it's not awesome. I want to try to survive this. What else can we be doing right now? Frost breaking costs money, but we do have some money. We do have some money. Let's be efficient about this. I like the steam pits too. If we can get more people out there working on expeditions, it will hugely help us. So we're gonna get another crew trying to frost break that expedition. It's gonna take a while for us to get it. That's how it rolls. Whatever. What do you do? Everything else we're controlling the best we can. We don't have any cores yet, which cores aren't really a big deal until you need automation. Then it is, but usually you'll find more of them the more explorers. So by making this bigger, we will get more explorers. Essentially, we can send out more expeditions at a time. We can go on more dangerous expeditions with more people. Motherfucking asshole, they're dying, son of a bitch. Oh, it's so bad. We need those prefabs, man. I really gambled. Is there any way? Can you guys fucking... Oh, we don't really need money though, shit. Is there any way you guys can get us prefabs? What are you pissed about? About the sick people? Yeah, I get it. Let's see if there's any miracles we can pull out here. No, nothing. Sometimes they have things where they'll build you stuff. Oh, we're in a really fucking... We got a lot of food coming in, which is great. We also need to build a hot hub for food. Put that right here. That used up a lot of our prefabs, but we need to stockpile that food. Shit. I'm really not good at this. I'm like a crack addict. We have to. We can't live without it. We're about to run out of prefabs, And then life is gonna blow so much dick. Can we even get... Oh, we've got our supplies up here. Shit. We're running out of goods. I think we failed this time. I don't know. We're gonna keep trying until the wheels fall off, but I think your boy might have got a little bit of the wanderlust here, and I think I might have killed some innocent people. Twyla, welcome in. We were doing okay here. We got plenty of heat. Life is all right. Fucking, and then we just got carried away with our spending. Mom gave us the credit card. Fucking shit went wild. And now we're like waiting by the, for those of you who are just joining us, we're waiting by the clips of our fingernails for this counter up here in the top right corner underneath the chat to get to 100%. If you're on the Twitch side and we come up to a council vote, you can actually vote from your Twitch interface. I think it only works on PC. I don't know if it works on mobile or not, but guys, a lot of people are fucking dying and people are pissed off. And if we don't afford housing soon, we're gonna get fisted in the butthole. Now, we should get prefabs back when we break this up. But shit, man, here we go. All right, big deals are about to happen. Monumental natural rock formation in the shape of an archway. Our scouts have engraved it with the names of their fallen comrades and halt to offer a salute when they pass by.
Like you're spinning on a golden wiener.
That's basically what just happened. We basically got fisted. The single limb of an automaton sticks out of the snow. Our scouts only spotted the machine after following the site of a collapsed snowdrift. We can either take the cores or repair the machine to assist. Oh, we don't have enough prefabs to do that. Shit. Well, who cares? We don't have an automaton, but we get a core, at least. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do with that. That's not the best news we could have gotten. Shit. Shit, man. That didn't go the way I planned. What do we got going on here? We did the automaton. This is nothing. We got the core coming back to us. We're fucked. I think we're probably fucked. Probably. Yeah, there was all those people came with us. We got all this food. What do we got on the planes? Okay. Okay. Thanks. Okay, so we're not totally fucked yet. We're not totally... Chris, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Twyla, Jacob, thank you as well.
There's a daily cash
We're just about to finish up here.
And fuck.
I just want to see if we can survive long enough for this expedition to get back.
He beats cocks.
Kinda he does.
Roadhouse.
Okay, people are mad about the heat. Fuck it. We got enough. We're fine. Turn it up. A new voice has joined. They are a group, the Proteans. They're in support of the adaptive generator pumps, paid essentials, and mandatory school. So basically, a new super faction has formed out of our viewers. So the people that believe in us have formed a group called the Proteans, and it's only 5% of the city. But it's 5% of the city we can not only borrow money from, but we can like get them to beat up other, like if other groups start riots, we can get them to kick the shit out of people and work like our police. So like we're not dead yet. Probably not gonna make it much longer, because boy do we need fucking houses. Shit. We need so many prefabs, and this is empty now, isn't it? It is. Good news. Demolishing this, we should get 120 prefabs.
From all the city.
So let's hurry up and demolish this. Let's speed up time. Just to get this over with, let's speed up time. Ensure there's enough heat shelter. Yeah, I know. We're working on that shelter, you poor fucks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am not a good person. All right. Expedition quick. Yeah, we get it. You guys are like weird racists or whatever. Okay. So our group is back. The mountains are still rough. That's going. That we shouldn't do. This is empty. It says, however, there was something on here that showed a map headed towards this way. So that means that there's something here, we just don't know what it is. Here we know for sure that we have people and materials which we need. So I'm gonna fucking, we're just erring on the side of caution right now in the name of survival. Our coal is stockpiling up. We're good there. We have enough cores to build. All right, big news, guys. Big news. Nobody's dying today. We're building another housing district, guys. We did it. We did it. All right. This is a big deal right now, and this is the only thing I'm going to vote on. Is goods. We can either make a ton of goods or we can require less. I think we should require less because it will help us a ton. So we got to finish up here pretty quick. I just wanted to finish the vote. If you guys are on Twitch, a vote should be popping up shortly. I encourage you as my friends to vote for durable goods so that we require less and we can save more for all of those who live in the community. Everybody voted for it. They're clapping already, guys. They're clapping.
The proposed law.
You ready to see my face on money? We did it, guys. We did it together. We did it. We still don't have enough houses for everybody. Not even close. Not even close. I might have just shit my pants on accident. We have a ton of cool things we can do. We have absolutely no supplies to do them. This is rough. This is shit butt city is what they'd call it. All right. Do we owe anybody anything? No. What's our biggest problem right now? What is our biggest problem? Is goods. Let's see if we can work on goods. That's going to be a big deal. So, sawmills, instant materials. We've got two different trains of thought. This, we have a little bit of disease, a bunch of wood. This one, we get a little bit less wood, we take up some temperature. So, this is going to be a vast majority of the city wants this. So, we're going to do it. And we're going to pray to God that that gets us what we need to survive. Coal's building up. Heat and food are okay. People are not inside, so they're just dying. Yeah. The riots are gonna start soon, guys. Holy shit. Those people all just live in front of the heater, by the way.
There's a daily cash prize
Like
of
their toes up.
$1,000 and fuck.
Yeah, I think it is PC only. 104 sick people left working the fucking shit. This is so bad. This is like Jason Thompson bad. If you guys have ever heard Jason before, this is so bad. This is so bad. Sorry if you're here, Jason. That's what you sound like. This is so bad. All right, speed up time, like share. All right. We got housing. We got some housing. It's still not, hear me out, guys, not great. It's not great. If we get to 50 prefabs, we should be able to make some of the other parts. Should be able to make some of the other parts of the city bigger. But I think this is where we're going to end it for now. We've got a housing crisis. We've got heat. We've got some supplies. We really need a factory. I don't think we can build one. So now we play the game of getting prefabs. Oh shit, we can't stop yet. Colder season's here. Fuck. Remember I just said things were awesome? They're not. They're not awesome. All right. Shit. We still can't really do anything, so it really doesn't matter. Anyways, let's see if we're fucked for next time or if we're gonna survive. Oh, so there's mushrooms, or we can repair the heating system. We don't have any prefabs, so we're gonna wait. $25,000 goods, but we get rid of 5,000 food. Fuck, I'll do that all day. Take it. This, I don't know, man. I want to wait for the prefabs and see if we can make it on that one. I don't know. I think we can survive. We will play this again, maybe even tomorrow. See if we can keep this group of fucking thugs alive. We're gonna save it. We're gonna create a new save. We're gonna call it Tiffany Petway. And we'll save it. There it is. We've made our save. We will continue this. That was so much fun for me. I fucking loved it. I would love to play this more often and with people. But for now, we shall part. Let's see where I'm going to send you guys. Statement of Fact is live, so Facebook. We're going to head over to Statement of Fact. Twitch. Thank you for participating tonight. You guys are heading over to Statement of Fact as well. We're going to raid him everywhere. YouTube, you're not going anywhere. It's not your fault. Just don't know what I'm doing. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for playing along. That was a fucking blast. Here goes a raid over to Statement of Fact. Good night, guys.